ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ದೇವರು. ಅದು ಆ ದೇವ್ರನ್ನ ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಮರಗಿಡ ಒಂದೇ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬೇಕಾದ ಮರನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸೊ ಫೈನಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಹಣ್ಣು ಕಾಯಿನೂ ತಿಂದು ಮರದ ನೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತು ಜೀವನ
ಹುಷಾರೆ ಇದು ಅದು ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಿಗೊಂದು ಜಾಕ ಸೇರಿಸವ್ರೆ ಒಗ್ಗಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ವಿ.
India is a land of ancient civilization which is rich in diversity, culture, heritage and geography. With a bountiful river, streams, huge forests and living creatures are treasure to this land. God gift to the mankind. One such example for nature's creation and wonder is Biligirihills or Bilirangaswamy Wildlife Sanctuary of Chamarajanagar district. Biligirihills is also popularly known as BR Hills. BR Hills of southern Karnataka are fascinating stretch of hilly tribes and foothills providing an idyllic environment where the wild animals roam freely in deep serenity of rich green deciduous forest. In this tropical moist deciduous forest, there are inhabitant tribes called Soligas. Soligas are the tribes who identify themselves as children of bamboo, and they believe that their ancestors were originated from bamboo tree. Soligas are the tribes who lead their life in dense forest in clusters. Soligas seem to have lived here thousands of years before. They are closely linked with forest. Soligas worship nature, sun and animals. They worshipped huge champaka tree as in fact their deity. Soligas who also worshipped sun, who believed who moves the world. Even they worshipped animals like elephants and called it as Ane Devaru, tiger as Huli Devaru. Even Soligas live in forest, dark in their physical appearance. They are kind-hearted people and hard workers. In physical appearance, they are black in color, flat nose, curly hair, broad forehead. More than that, they show shyness, hide themselves from mingling with alien people and keep away from mainstream of public. Soligas, though they live in a dense forest, they do follow and practice certain customs and traditions. They worship nature. A huge champaka tree is in fact their deity. Their worship to champaka tree or Doddasampige, which shows they are lovers of nature. They believe in a notion that damage to nature may impact on them. Doddasampige or champaka tree is more holistic and devotional to Soligas. Near Doddasampige tree, a stream flows called Bhargavi, which is more holistic and devotional. Soligas believe it washes their sin, and they do also practice polytheism. They worship different gods in different names like Doddasampige Swami, Male Mahadeshwara, Jade Swami, Ketaraya, and so on. Living style of Soligas is little bit different from mainstream civilization. Soligas live in cluster of groups or hamlets. The hamlets where they dwell are called as Podu. Podu means hamlet. One Podu is having 10 to 15 houses. Houses of Soliga community are small huts. Huts are made of mud, bamboo and other forest products. Their houses are not more than 5 feet tall in height, and in each houses there will be 2 to 3 members, and they live nuclear family system. But family members are not scattered far away. They live too close to their families. In Soliga community, they have different clans. For each clan, there will be a head in charge. The head of Soliga community will solve all the disputes among them. His advice will be ultimate, where everyone agrees to it. Every Soliga knows how to climb a tree and escape from wild animals. Early in the morning, we go to forest in search of honey, tubers and berries. It is sufficient for our living. And climbing tree is an inborn art in Soliga life.
ಪುನಃ ತಾಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದು ಪುನಃ ಸುರಿಬೇಕು. ಸಂಜೆಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ 2:30 3 ಗಂಟೆ ಗಂಟ 3 ಗಂಟೆ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆ ದಾರಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನೀರು ಬೋರ ಕುಡಿದು ಸುಸ್ತಿ ಸಂಕಟ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನೀರು ಗೀರ ಕುಡಿದು ಟೀ ಗಿ ಕುಡಿದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ.
Earlier days, Soligas had a practice of hunting, but now, due to the Forest Act, it has been restricted and banned. Soligas are the hard workers. They begin their day in early morning by praying to sun. They go to forest in search of honey, fruits and berries. They gather foodstuffs and return back to their domicile early before dusk overtake them. Soligas can easily climb to tree and collect honey, fruits and berries for their survival. Climbing tree has been inborn art of Soligas. What they earn on the day in forest, they used to spend it on particular day itself. They never stored it for future days. Water is essential to every human being. Soligas use water from this small pond for the purpose of drinking, bathing, etc. They use this water because it is clean and pure. Soligas, for the purpose of entertainment and time pass, members of their family gather and play game dice under the shade of tree, which strengthen and uphold their relation. Talking on cultivation of Soligas, earlier they had a practice of shifting cultivation. Due to Forest Act, they were compelled to stay and cultivate in permanent place. Soligas cultivated crops like ragi or millets, maize and other vegetables. At present, they even cultivate crops like coffee plantation and banana, which gives high income to their livelihood. They search for a place which is cold and safe from wild animals. To protect their crops from wild animals, they watch the cultivation during night by building small huts on tree. Soligas have the practice of sharing. They share the crops after each harvest, and those who have not harvested may also get share in it. Soligas are also expert fishermen. They walk to nearby stream for fishing. They love to catch fish. They observe carefully and trap the fish in net. They love in fishing. Let's hear in their words.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಹಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಸಿಗದಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
I come here to the pond and catch the fish. I love to catch the fish. I have experience of 5 years in catching the fish. Fishing is my hobby. We sell the fish to our hamlets. Fish is a so delicious food to us. Even I love to eat the fish.
80 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮೀನು ಕೆಜಿ.
Festival in Soliga community is also an interesting event. Rotti Habba is an important festival to Soligas. Rotti Habba means a festival of bread. They perform in deep forest. Bread cakes made out of ragi burn in sacred fire inside of stream. To prepare bread, they use water from stream because it is unpolluted, considered it as divine. After offering bread to deity, the bread is distributed in their community. Soligas are the people who love to share their food, which never allows any Soliga to go hungry to bed. They share their food with neighbors in special ceremonies and occasions. They sit together under the tree and have food with joy, which helps to uphold their strong relation. Soligas culture is replete with song and dance. On the festival day of Rotti Habba, men dance for the song Gorukana and women sing devotional song in chorus. They celebrate this Rotti Habba with festival of joy. When Soligas are deprived from mainstream and exploited by contractors, forest officials, landlords, Vivekananda Girijana Kalyana Kendra came to their aid. Dr. Sudarshan in 1980 came to tribal village to work for the development of tribals and uplift them. He founded VGKK, which provides education, medical assistance to Soligas and protect them from exploitation. The education provided by VGKK really made some change in few Soliga children. VGKK became a boon to life of tribes. In present context, few Soligas are in a good position in the society.
Regarding the Soligas in BRT Wildlife Sanctuary in Chamla district, we have around 148 Soliga settlements in Chamla district. And in BRT Wildlife Sanctuary, we have 540 square kilometer area, the entire sanctuary. In BRT, we have different types of forest, you can see from this forest area. And Soligas are living in the BRT Wildlife Sanctuary for centuries. So Soligas were doing shifting cultivation earlier, before 1974. 3-4 years cultivating agricultural land in the forest area, removing the bushes and cultivating agriculture crops.
Present day, VGKK is providing school, education, hospital facilities to Soligas, and they are strengthened to be self-reliant. Dr. Sudarshan brought them to mainstream of civilization. Present day, compared to earlier days, their condition has improved in quality of life. At present, Soligas' life have been changed and they are made to mingle in mainstream of civilization. Except some Soliga community, those who live in interior forest are still in pathetic condition.
They were doing shifting cultivation, hunting and food gathering. Now after the forest regulations came into being, they have been forced to stay in a place, and then hunting regulations came into being. They have been forced to stay in a place, and then hunting and shifting cultivation has been prohibited. We have been struggling to get their rights since 31 years. I am happy to say now for the first time we have the tribals 6 months ago got the pattas for all their land rights, and also the community rights have been issued to the produce. Each hamlet has been now given a community rights to collect minor forest produce. This has been a very great achievement. The Deputy Commissioner, many of the local people, officials and the Government of India has helped. Main inspiration for me is from at the age of 16 I lost my father in a village, so I decided to become a doctor. And then at the age of 16 I read about Vivekananda. So his inspiration, whatever good work I have done, is because of the inspiration of Swami Vivekananda. His mantra that they alone live who live for others, others are more dead than alive, has inspired me to take up this work.
Dr. Sudarshan lost his father in his early age. After that, he started to read the works of Vivekananda, which inspired him to build such an NGO for uplift the tribes. In present day, we still find some problems like poverty, dropout from schools and malnutrition in Soliga community.